The movie starts with Rory, the protagonist, sitting next to a grave with sunken and exhausted eyes. Rory had the unfortunate responsibility of putting her husband to death when the virus overtook his mind. She returns to her devastated home. Just when she thought it was safe to breathe after a tragedy, another tragedy struck. After all, in his last moments, her husband had attacked their daughter Maddie and infected her as well. Rory wished with all her heart that her little girl would be okay. As time passed and Maddie's body began to change, she broke her heart and rifled through what most mothers should never face, wanly finishing her daughter's suffering. After that night, Rory's world came completely undone. Her family was gone, hope was gone, and living was no longer an option. 2 years later, the story continues. Rory is still living in that lonely house and is now living with her father-in-law, Otto, a man worn the world over. He advises her to not stray too far because danger lies everywhere from the infected howlers and the GMA patrols. But she hardly hears him. She has nothing left to lose. The story shifts to Noah, a man escaping on horseback, bleeding, wounded, and completely desperate. He is being hunted by 3 GMA agents. At the forest's edge, he meets an ally, Lockie, and we come to find that Noah has stolen something miraculous. Seeing Noah's condition, Lockie insists he stay to hold them off. Noah protests, but Lockie refuses to run from danger, insisting Noah just go and live. As Noah disappears into the forest, Lockie opens fire on the agents pursuing them. Lockie's resistance is short-lived as the GMA enforcers, Logan, Brooks, and Scout, soon capture him. Their sadistic leader Logan has an obsessive desire to find the stolen antidote and proceeds to torture Lockie with fearsome interrogation methods, including administering electric shocks. Lockie, ever stubborn, refuses to break. Logan eventually becomes infuriated and shoots Lockie dead at close range. Scout is unhappy with Logan's methods, claiming Lockie should have been taken back to camp for more thorough interrogations. But Logan dismisses them, seeing Lockie simply as another inconvenient problem for him to erase. Meanwhile, Rory is sitting on a riverbank alone, staring blankly at the rippling water where Maddie previously played. She is overtaken by memories that are too much for her, and she pulls out her gun, wanting to end her suffering permanently. As she is about to pull the trigger, she hears a sound, which is a horse nearby, frolicking next to an unconscious man covered in copious amounts of blood. Noah. Initially, Rory attempts to walk away. Helping someone is not something she's interested in, but the horse stays there, looking at her like it is begging her to not leave him. Eventually, against her better judgment, Rory picks up Noah to put him on the horse and brings him home. She hauls him into the barn, shuts the door behind her, and digs through the bag, where she finds vials of a peculiar liquid, the antidote she had stolen. A short time later, Otto appears, indicates that he is back from hunting, and he sees something awful, a body disfigured and mangled by howlers. As he moved in the distance, Otto notices GMA agents moving through the woods. He becomes concerned and rushes home to warn Rory. But when Rory shows him Noah in the barn, Otto is furious. Helping strangers, especially someone in a GMA uniform, could in turn get them killed as well. Rory argues that she had found him next to the river. She was not going to let him die. Otto gets upset and states that mercy has no place in this world now. By the morning, he plans to take Noah far away from their home. That evening, the rain falls steadily. Rory picks at her dinner. Her mind wanders back to the injured young man in the barn. Otto told her to forget him and focus on getting through each day. But she loses it, saying, "Your son is dead. My family's gone. We have no motivation to continue." Otto's only response is a unyielding, "We just have to survive." Not able to sleep, Rory ventures into Maddie's old bedroom. Old memories flood her mind. The night of the infection, her husband's return, the attack, and horror that followed the attack. Rory thinks about the fact that she did not stop her husband before he acted that night and burst into tears. All the guilt is overwhelming. Quietly, Rory retrieves the barn key and the gun. Outside, the night remains quiet until she hears movement. She lifts the gun, but finds nothing. When she finally opens the barn door, Noah is no longer there. Suddenly, he grabs her from behind. Before they can say anything, a howler comes crashing against the door, trying to get inside. Rory slams the door shut as Noah grabs her gun and fires off a shot, killing the howler. Breathing heavily, Rory demands to know who he is. Noah states he is not with the GMA and that he just wants his bag and leave. Rory warns him not to because the howlers will come. Noah, injured as he is, insists he can't stay any longer. Rory, seeing he is injured and will likely die, offers her assistance to him and then asks about the antidote. Noah, tears filling his eyes, finally admits that 2 days ago, he got his 8-year-old son Leo infected. He stole the antidote to save his son. Rory is very familiar with that level of anguish. She persuades him to stay for the night. She'll take care of him in the morning. For the first time, Noah allows himself to be at rest. Unfortunately, the danger that lies ahead is closer than they realize. On a distant hill, Logan and his team observe the farmhouse. Scout uses a scanner to identify 4 heat sources inside, 3 humans and a horse. Logan is eager to initiate a strike, but Scout says they should wait until dawn, that they may have the element of surprise. Logan says he will kill Scout if she doesn't follow his order. By morning, Noah awakes to find Otto holding a gun up to him. Rory rushes in, says Noah is not a threat. Otto does not agree. To Otto, Noah is the reason danger is on their doorstep. Before they all decide on a plan, Noah suddenly collapses, trying to breathe. Otto is horrified as he realizes Noah has punctured a lung. Working quickly, Otto pokes the air out of Noah's chest. Noah breathes again but is unconscious. Rory pleads with Otto to help her to get Noah to his son. Otto declines and tells Rory she is motivated by her guilt in trying to redeem her own past by saving someone else's son. Their debate is cut short by the sirens blaring. GMA agents are closing in. Otto knows they have no time. He instructs Rory and Noah to sneak out of the back. He hands Noah a syringe of adrenaline and gives Rory a hug. The last time. Outside, Logan has found Otto and demands to know where Noah is, but Otto refuses to tell him. Logan threatens him and Otto starts shooting. Gunfire erupts throughout the yard. Rory and Noah use the sound distraction to escape. Otto is captured and tortured during the chaos. Logan executes him. Scout feels disgusted at this and finally turns her back on Logan and walks away from the madness. In the woods, Rory and Noah are exhausted and hiding. Noah tells Rory to take the horse and go home. He will find a way home, but Rory refuses. She has already lost one family and will not leave someone again. Noah is touched. Suddenly, gunfire sounds. Logan has found them. They try to find a place to run and hide, but Noah is too weak to continue. He gives Rory his bag, the antidote, and informs her of how to get to the house where his mother and son are waiting. "Maddie was lucky to have a mother like you," he whispers to her, before taking a deep breath and separating from her, stepping out to confront Logan. He and Logan engage in a brutal fight with weapons. Logan is wounded and Noah kills him, but his gunfire attracts a pack of howlers chasing after him. Noah has nowhere to go but to stop and close his eyes, accepting his fate. Night approaches and Rory keeps going. A pack of infected sees her and chases after her. She goes off the trail and becomes hidden, masking her scent to escape the pack. Barely escaping after, she realizes she has been bitten in the arm when another swarm of infected attacks. Her infected arm is beginning to spread. The howlers do not recognize her as prey. She is alive and dead, stumbling through the woods, thinking about her purpose, to deliver whatever remains of the cure. Rory arrives at Noah's house as the sun is rising. She knocks softly and leaves the bag on the porch. When the door opens, it's Noah's mom, gun in hand. She glances at Rory's eyes and they both know. Noah is gone. She shakes as she picks up the bag and holds it close to her chest. It's the only thing that could save her son Leo. In the final scene, Rory sits next to the river again, but this time she appears at peace. She imagines Maddie is next to her smiling. For the first time since finding Maddie, she feels peace.